And this is US 395, Interstate 580 here. Virginia City National Historic Landmark. That's our next stop, guys. I'm gonna try and go up there. Hopefully the signal will stay strong. That is my sincere hope. As we go up the hill here. Nice, Tobin. That's a good feeling, buddy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Very cool. They have a G in the mountain up here, so they do that. I remember we were talking about that in Vegas, where they put letters in the sides of the mountain. They have a G down here for Galena, G-A-L-E-N-A. And there's a Galena High School here as well. But we're gonna go exit here at Mount Rose Highway. North Lake Tahoe is located. No, not like GTA. I have a family to think about, so. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here on this Thursday morning. Here in Reno, Nevada. We're gonna go up here to Virginia City and show you the old Wild West, or at least as it is. As it remains here in the year 2025. But the mountain you see directly in front of you here, in front of the roadway, that is Mount Rose, and that is the road we'll take here in a little bit after we go through Virginia City. And whoa, left. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have some low sun angles here, but. Hopefully they won't be too bad. The mountains should cover a lot of it. So Reno's elevation here is pretty much double what it is in Vegas. We're at like 4,400, I believe, feet. I'm not sure what the conversion is over to Mount Rose Highway, Mount Rose Parkway. And there we go. Roadwork resumes, of course. Why not? 93 of you, welcome in. We do all things Vegas and everywhere else we may be here on the VegasDon channel. So please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. So thankful that you guys are here with us on this Thursday morning in Reno, Nevada. It is the second most populated area in the state here. And so this is tricky here. 431 ends, which is Mount Rose Parkway now they're calling it. Everyone used to call it Mount Rose Highway. And then 341, which is the road that goes up to Virginia City up here, the old Wild West. So if you're dyslexic, that could be highly problematic. Flight up here today from Vegas took about 58 minutes, so it was really, really fast. And actually got a video taking off from that runway 1 right, which has a great view of the strip off to the left. And everything was still lit up because it was 6 a.m. And so they had all the lights on and all that. So now heading back the other way on Veterans Parkway. Oh, look at that. 45 in the day, 35 at night. Those are reminiscent of those speed limit signs we saw down there in the Florida Keys when we were there earlier this month in those videos we posted. Yeah, this whole state is just not very big on signage. I don't know why. On the left here, we've got Curti Ranch Road, and on the right, Barcelo Road. Continue touring Reno, Nevada here on the VegasDon channel on this Thursday morning. I really wanted to tell you guys and give you an idea of where we were going to go, but I thought it'd be better to surprise you. So wanted to be able to surprise everyone. So we're back at this traffic circle again. This looks like a pretty major little intersection. I don't know that a traffic circle is sufficient. And just like in Vegas, no one knows what to do here at the traffic circle. All right, and we will go here. Century Theater's up there on the very south end of town here in South Reno. There we go. This should be the road to Virginia City, the Old West. And work zone. All right. So we left Vegas, and there wasn't a whole lot of cloud cover at all. They were actually anticipating, a little bit of rain this afternoon, sporadically. Very isolated type of showers. But then, the further we got up here, you could see the clouds accumulating. And so we have a very cloudy day here. Originally, they were saying it was going to rain about 9-10 a.m. here, but toll road, it says here on the right. Toll road. Now, that's interesting because there are no toll roads in Nevada that I know of. It's got to be named after someone. That's usually what they do. All across America is name the roads after people. And we will continue up State Road 341 here. Yeah, Tilbert, I know I wasn't expecting to start so early, but it's hard to get. It was exceedingly difficult to try and find a flight back to Vegas late at night. I wanted to try and be here for like 12 hours driving, but that's unfortunately not going to happen, but that's all right. It'll be dark by the time I take off anyway, so. Shadow Hills Drive coming up here. Dulce, welcome. Thank you for being here. We are in Reno, Nevada, heading up the hill here to Virginia City, which is again a very old-time Old West type of spot. Speed limit 45 in here. Let's see what gas is over here at the 7-Eleven. I can't read it. Credit is $4.25 though. So that's a little bit higher than the 7-Elevens in Vegas. Old Time Saloon over here on the right. So a lot of motorcyclists, bikers like to come up here and hit this drive, especially on the weekends. You'll find a lot of them up here. And that was another reason I wanted to come up here and do Virginia City and Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, which we'll do after Virginia City. There's a chain installation area for anyone that needs to put chains on their tires as they climb the hill, should there be snow on the ground. Valley View Church there. Look at that house on that hill there. That's wild. Slow vehicles with 5 or more following vehicles must use turnouts. Yeah, right. How many times they listen to that? 0. Nobody pays attention to that. 1970. Geiger grade we're going up here now. G-E-I-G-E-R grade. Take in the scenery here. At least there's some trees. I can say that much. Vegas, outside of town, you don't get a whole lot of trees. Unless you're up at Mount Charleston. Falling Rock. Next 11 miles. Amanda Hamilton, welcome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to be. You guys could see it. Yeah, this is the road between Reno, Nevada, and Virginia City. And over here off to our left, of course, I don't think. Yeah, there's the city down there below, but I can't show it to you, being that I'm on this twisty, turny, curvy road. But you get these great vista points up here where you can take a look out. It's really awesome. 14 likes. Can we get to 20 likes, you guys? Really appreciate you guys being here. These guys are these look like Christmas trees, kind of. Yep, see, someone has ornaments and a candy cane up there. That's funny. And you can see the roadway, so what they do is they zigzag it up the side of the mountain, and the roadway continues further up. So here's a turnout. It's me, welcome in. Thank you for being here at this early hour. So the turnouts are for slow drivers, so that they can let the faster moving cars behind them proceed. Guess how many